Yes, old man, you owe me this. Even if it's underground. My son also wants to talk nonsense with you. I want to ask you something you've never thought about. Make me the prince. Why did you deceive me with the words san? You don't want to let the big boss take over. Infected with the order of one's own family. I'm going to do the opposite. After saying this, Zhu Jiaoxu started laughing crazily. Then changed to a tight one. Turn the same way and hold the high order. And all around it was piled with dry produce. Soon a raging fire rose. The Zhao Wang Zhu Gao Sui issued a letter. Dun sat on the street at the door, watching everything happen. But he has been inactive for a long time. At this moment, Hao Wen's door was suddenly kicked open. Slib. Who is so courageous? Dare to kick the door of Prince Lin's mansion. The third. Hear this voice. The high-aged, slow turn, died in the same mold. I just saw the person in front of me. There was a sudden fluctuation in his eyes. Daihu, big brother. Third brother, how did you become like this? Don't let this picture make you look down on me. A little later, let's exchange the second child for a new one. Hearing the noise at the door, tight and clear, the 4 dust knives that stretched the waist, and the fighter planes also looked over. At this moment, Zhu Jiaokai slid slowly in front of the fighter planes. A slap on the face. On the faces of the fighter planes. Then a new red palm art appeared. How did it happen? You're such a beast. I actually want to test my own uncle. You little boy. If you still recognize me as your father, let your uncle out immediately. Otherwise, don't blame your father for being rude to you. All the fighter planes were awakened by Ye Erguang's attack. Didn't you hear what my father said? Rescue the king of Han. Your Majesty. Not to mention the raging fire around Tonggang. But this is the weight of, and the heat above. Even if I tried my best, I couldn't move it. You bunch of rubbish. It's useless at the critical moment. If my second uncle really passed the test, give him some dirt. This old Zhu family emperor. They are really more drug-free than the other. Aren't these special ones all your orders? Now something is wrong. You're going to let these people take the blame for you. Fortunately, the boss. Some of the same rewards are the power of a dragon statue. Although there will be some exploration. But a lot has passed. When I turn around, I have to let Lao Zhu. Please give me more money. Let me. Huaying Gang Niu. I saw Shukai walk to the meeting in front of Dagong. Just let Tonggang fly away first. Even the wall was smashed open. But the king of Han, Zhu Jiaoxu, was wronged. Ah. Mr. Yet is truly a god. Hundreds of pounds of weight. Can break it easily. Mr. Yet is a god. Hurry up and bring Zhu Jiaoxu out to give him clothes. His Majesty Teju. This place is far from the Imperial Hospital. I'm afraid it's too late. What are you still talking about? If you eat a little more, you won't come back. Did you buy the 9 clans in wholesale? Try it. Little one, I'll go now. Here we go. Don't panic. My car is parked at the door. Take my car. Mr. Ye returned the new car. So that's the pain. I sold it. I didn't expect that the big resale after 2 years of use would be painful. You can get an extra 135,000 yuan on a second-hand car. Sold so much. Of course. Scrape is a national buyer auction model. Buyers pay more. After the car is placed on the platform, more than 20 buyers made bids. I have to go to 1 or 2 offline stores, selling much higher. Car prices have been adjusted very quickly recently. There are only tens of thousands a year. Don't hesitate if you want to sell your car. Listen to me, the car wants to love the high price. Find a scraper now. Free door-to-door service. Why are you crying? The third. You look older than Zan. I order you to stop crying. It's all because of you. It's all because of what you and my second brother said. The prince must be spared. It's the seed you planted in my second brother's heart. My second brother gave you a gun on the battlefield. I carried the knife for you. You only know how to lie to us brothers. It was you who gave my second brother hope again and again. Destroy hope again and again. Now my second brother's life is destroyed. I don't know where you jumped out from. My second brother wanted to leave, but he was not allowed to leave peacefully. I'll come back only if I die. Do you want him to be a useless person for the rest of his life? But you are rebelling. We rebel. The throne of Mr. Ning. Did he really come up here? Didn't you rob your son? Even if you are in a big attack, the time official will not record your order. Is Zhu Yunwen really still alive? You really didn't send someone to kill him privately. You are not only me, but also the wonderful number of Dabo. You also asked for a lot of cautious death. What did Dabo do to you when he was still here? Do you really think your sons don't know? You really think of yourself as a good person. Like son, like daughter. You rebelled and still want your sons to be safe. Even Li Shiming couldn't do it. Third brother, please. Stop talking. Let him say it. Look at this dog's mouth. What other ivory can be found? There's nothing more to say. You're sorry, Grandpa Huang. Sorry, Grandma Huang. Sorry Dabo. Sorry, Brother Yindan Tang. Sorry for our mother. You're sorry even to your son. We three were such good brothers. It's because of what you did to ruin the throne. This has all changed. Even the top professionals hope. His second uncle's head was rolling all over the floor. You rebel to survive. Aren't we? It's over. It's all over. You don't want to give that position to your second brother. Let him stay by your side. This is all caused by your old skin. How are you still alive? At this moment, Zhu Jiasui has gone completely crazy. From the moment they were placed under house arrest, there is no generation at all. It is said that a man does not talk about the rich fruit, even if it's for my father. In spite of people's, it's not something you as a son can blame. The things you did. If it were Peng, he would have died 8 times already. That is you who have been neglected by your father. Die 8 times. Ha ha ha. Mother. I miss you. After saying that, Pig Gao Sui. He bumped his head against the pillars on both sides. When Ji Yun died. Dead. Dead. Imperial physician. Where have all the imperial doctors gone? Please save my good brother. Please. Dib. Take out all the silver from the treasury. Please Mr. Ye. Mr. Ye can definitely save your second and third uncles. Mr. Ye. I beg you. I'll try my best. You old Zhu family. Really? What kind of leaves did our Zhu family create? Is it the punishment for being an emperor? What is heavier? What will you lose instead? Oh my god, I beg you. The sky that Zhu Yuanzhang looked up at. My eyes are dazzled with tears. The next moment in the sky, there is a lightning flash. It seems to be another kind of memory of Zhu Yuanzhang. After this, everyone's mood seemed to have fallen to the classical. In the palace, when Zhu Zanji learned about his future son Zhu Kijhen, he was already distracted. I'm even more angry now. Visitors. Go to the harem to send sadness to concubine Sun Gui. Just say it is my will. Honorable order. That is, the soldiers only obeyed without receiving orders. Then they came to the palace where Sun Gaiwei lived. After seeing the doju sent by the emperor, Sun Gaiwei was immediately frightened and speechless. No. Impossible. I am so in love with your majesty. Your majesty has stabbed me to death. I'm going to see his majesty. I am pregnant with your majesty's dragon seed. This is your majesty's own flesh and blood. You can't hurt me. Your majesty has already said. If concubine Sun Gui is already pregnant, you have to be more aggressive when you start. Let the cup help the imperial concubine look decent. In the Tai Chi shop on the other side, Zhu Yuanzhang and others managed the calendar. Give Zhu fighter. Explains time travel. Soon, a young doctor came in. Meet your majesties. The lives of the two kings, Han Wang and Yu Zhao Wang, are no longer in danger. But his heart is weak. Obviously there is no hope of survival. This disease is not something I can live with forever. I know. Go down. Old 4. You see? Especially you, the old man. It's all because of you being a good emperor. If it weren't for the high taxes reminding us, we really forgot. You not only do your job, and I figured out your big brother's number. Has your elder brother ever done anything to let you down? No. Yes. Don't put your family above everything else. You're sorry, brother. Your boss pig eats half his life. Makes you exhausted. Your second and third child also let you in Yang style. Developed this look. The reason why we let each prince. When you reach the age, you can turn over. I am afraid that they will give birth. Inappropriate thoughts. And you are really good, old 4. Are you afraid they don't have this idea? We see that high taxes are correct. It's all your fault. Later generations love this but don't know. The person who pays the money is also. One night Mr. What should we do now? Well said, ethnicization. The housekeeping room. Besides, things have developed to the point. This is the point. Their thoughts are not comfortable. With my few words, it can be changed. It's all our fault. Old Zhu Di took a deep breath. I walked out of the palace alone. No one knows what he's going to do. I waited until 10 p.m. before I came back. Grandson. Wait until your two uncles recover from their injuries. Just send someone to send them back to Fengdi to retire. This never happened. Okay? The grandson agreed. After resolving this matter, everyone stayed in this time and space for a few more days. I adjusted my mood. Then he took the emperor of this time and space. Zhu Zanji started his journey through time again. The next time and space is the 14th year of the Ming Dynasty. The Ming army was in charge of Mu Bao. Suffered an unprecedented loss. Can you believe it? Tang Ming Dynasty Orthodox Emperor. Riding a pig. Pig riding. I think it's more like you asked me to ride a pig. It's like this. Hey, little emperor. Hurry up and reduce the age of your subordinates. Open the city news. Otherwise, I'd be separated from you by an ear. Don't want. Don't hurt me. Guo-etl. Hurry up and open the city news. This is my life force. Are you going to resist? Zhiru. The emperor was supported. The last one was in the late Northern Song dynasty. The second brother of the Grey who supports the ban. Is it possible that the Ming Dynasty will also repeat the ban on Kong's support? Why doesn't this emperor just die? If Taizhu had it, the sacrifice must be brought back to life. Shut up. I am a minister. How could he honor his majesty in this way? Guo Dengmei's head smells. The fierce deputy general Deng Vinian. We might as well blow it up first. Worry about the chance to convince the Vala army. The best game is to hide the emperor back. Talking. Guo and others discussed with the blind and generals. General Guo. 2. Taizhu and his men are really angry and alive. I really didn't say anything wrong. What the hell are you talking about? General Guo. Look. Guo Dengmei's head condensed into a stream of life. Xianji looked in the direction that Shui Zhang pointed. I saw a few people floating towards the city wall, and slowly fell in front of Guo and others. Then the body solidified and the living person was unconscious. The humble minister, Prime Minister Guo, etc. Come to see Taizhu Taizong Renzong Xianzong. Your Majesties. We have heard Mr. Ye say this before. It was the eldest son of Wuding Ho Guo Ying. You did a good job. His Majesty the First Emperor praised. Today's situation. I want to be known by Taizhu. Please also ask His Majesty Taizhu to succeed in his dictatorship. He is really the Night Lord. Zhu Wu and Zhu Tongjiang. These grasslands killed. No, just say it again. Our old Zhu family. Just like the beasts of Yezu. Great-grandfather. This war of flags is no longer necessary in this world. It is better to directly deploy troops and generals. Beat these. Let's destroy this unfilial descendant together. This thing lives for a day. It is the Ming Dynasty's. Mr. Yet. We need to buy a lot of guns. Beat these. Leave all the flags behind. No problem. Leek snapped his fingers while saying this. A mysterious wave appeared in the sky. Hualalas falling down in pairs without guns. Over the lights. How many soldiers are available in Datong City now? Returning soldiers. The city can only fight today with 100 billion. The grassland army outside the city. A rough estimate is that there are no less than 1,000 Yunmu people. Enough. 1,000 vs 5,000. The advantage is mine. Send all these guns away. Just need to learn how to use. No tracing required. Just scan it when the time comes. As he spoke, Leek picked up a gun to cover up the arrival of Guo Deng and others. When the people saw the power of this automatic gun, what are you all looking at? Then Guo Deng was photographed by Butterfly.